Okay, ceramics class, we're going to try to have as much fun with this as we can at home, as well as not make a big, huge mess. What I recommend, I have my kitchen counter here, but if mom's not too keen on you using a kitchen counter or a table, you can maybe ask for a cookie sheet, possibly a placemat, or maybe even the top of a Tupperware. I don't know if you guys can see that, top of a Tupperware. Okay. The one thing you do want to make sure that you do is you're going to cover your surface, because all of these surfaces, the clay is going to stick. So if whatever you're using, you want to put your clay on top of something that you can easily lift off and peel off your clay. So here's a piece of foil. You can also use wax paper. And the last but not least, you know that we all can use oil. Okay, so you can put down a little film of oil. Okay, what we're going to look at right now is, so you want to make sure your surface is good and you have something, because you don't want your piece to stick. It won't come off. We're now going to look at your clay. You all have the same brick of clay, and hopefully it's all nice and airtight and in good condition. So when you take it out, for this project, you're going to cut it in half. Now I'm just using a regular kitchen knife, and I'm just ballparking what half is. If you don't use all of it, that's okay. You'll have it for later. So we're just going to take about half of it, seal it up really tight. Make sure that you've got all the air out and you are sealing up your clay. Okay, so this you want to keep for the next project. If you have another baggie, great. Or another baggie. These are thinner. These aren't the fridge type. These are the fridge kind. So you want to keep this clay in another baggie until you're ready to use it. It's really important that your clay does not get dry out. Okay, if your clay does dry out, either a large amount or a small amount, what you can do is, now I'm using a bowl of water. You guys can go to a tap. But you take your clay, you get it saturated, shake all the water out, and put it into a baggie. You're going to have to leave it in there for a while, but eventually the water in the baggie that you've just added will work its way evenly into the clay. So that's the way you can reconstitute your clay. Okay, so you're going to really try hard not to let your clay out, leave it laying out at all. We do it at school, some of you, but you want to be careful that you don't do that now at home. Okay? All right, that's end of lesson 1.